Hello everyone, this is Suresh from Azure ADB. Today our topic is how to use the function called split using PySpark. So that split function we used in PySpark to divide a string column into an array column based on a delimiter or regex. So it converts a string column into array. So it returns an array type after splitting the string column by a delimiter. The split function takes two arguments. One is the column and delimiter. So we'll see first a difference when to use split and when to use explode. So split function we use to convert a string to array, and explode function we use to convert array to rows. So in this video, I'm mainly going to cover these are the topics. So how to split string and how to split on a string column using space as a delimiter, and split on a string column using comma as a delimiter, and split using regex. That means multiple delimiters. So first I'm importing the required functions. So mainly split and array. And for creating data type, I'm importing different types here, data types here. So first scenario is how to split the string. Suppose I assume that I have primary keys. So in my code development, I'm defining the primary keys like this. So in single quote between each primary key I'm using delimiter. So here pipe delimiter I'm using here. So now that means for this particular table I have multiple primary keys. I want to pass these primary keys to further, and further I want to convert this one into array. So if I print my input, that is primary keys, if you see here, this is a list. So this has primary keys is separated with delimiter, that is pipe. And now what I'm doing on primary keys on this variable, I'm using dot split by using delimiter pipe. And if you see the syntax, what is the syntax is we need to provide uh, two arguments. One is column and a delimiter. So first one is my column. So you can say either column or variable. So variable is defined as string. So that means string you can pass it, or string column you can pass it. So here I'm passing string. So dot split, and I'm providing delimiter here. So if I print this one, list of primary keys, so if you see here, this is my output. So this string, it is converted into array. And if you try to print the type, and same way I'll print here also. So initially, what is my data type? And after converting, what is my data type? So if you see here, initially my data type is string, and later it is converted to list. Okay, so list of elements. So what I'll do, I will add here space. So I'll give some space here. Okay, so this is input and this is output. So next I will go for one more example. So here my delimiter is com. So between each string I have com. And same thing, I'll try to print data type here also. And here I will pass string. And same thing I'll do here also. And I'll pass array here. And if I try to run this one, and here I will provide. Okay, so here I have string of elements. It is separated with comma. So my data type initially it is string, and later on this particular string I am using split by using delimiter comma. Now I'm getting this list of elements. Okay, so next I have my input like this. That means I don't have separator. I have with space. Now what I'm doing here, I'm using space as the delimiter. So if I try to print this one, so first one is my string is Azure Data Engineer with spaces. And if I try to print this one, this is my input and my data type is string. And on top of that string, what I'm doing, this string, I'm applying split function that is with space because I have space here. So now what will happen? Between each space, the string is uh, converted into list of array. So first it will convert this string to list, then each elements it is converted to elements. So list of elements. So here I need to pass array. And if you see initially it is string, then it is list. So now how to split on a string column using space as delimiter. So here I have one data frame I'm creating by using spark.create data frame, and data I'm passing here. My data is single value, that is big data processing, that is with space. And my column name is sentence. If you see here sentence, my initial value is a single one, big data processing. And on top of this, what I'm doing with column, and I'm adding one more column that is words. And here I'm using split function. Split function on this sentence column, delimiter is space. So if I use space, what will happen? So this string, it is converted to array of string elements. If you see array string, so that means starting and ending, it is square brackets, that is array, and inside that we have string elements. If you expand this, since it is array, it will show index. So first index 0, 1, 2. Okay, so this is array of string elements. So now split on your string column using comma as a delimiter. So here also I'm creating one data frame. So column name is colors, and these colors I'm passing one value. So single value I'm passing. So string I'm passing here, string of elements separated by comma. So now that is this one. So on top of this, what I'm doing, I'm adding one column that is colors underscore array. And here I'm using split function on this column colors, and delimiter is comma. Now what will happen based on this delimiter? First it will convert string to array. So starting and ending, that is array. And these elements, it is separated by comma, it will convert to elements. See here, string elements, it will convert. If you see here, array of strings. So next, I'm creating one more sample data frame. And if you see the data here, this is one row, that means this is one column, that is material. And if you see in color, if you see here, this is string of multiple elements. Here, string of multiple elements. So this we need to convert here. Okay, and we have some empty string also is there. If you see here, first black is there, then white, then comma is there. So comma means we have empty string. And here also red, and between red and none, we have empty string. And we'll see nulls how it will handle, and the same way empty strings how it will handle. So red is there, and after that commas is there, empty strings. And if you see here, all are empty string. And one more is red is there, and empty space none. And here empty space is there. That means empty string. So that means we don't have any value, and even it is not separated by comma, it is simply empty string. So these things we'll see how to handle. See here, black, comma, white, comma. So red, comma, none, red, comma. So here three commas, red, comma, none, and here empty string. So now we'll see here what I'm doing. I'm using with column. My column name is this one, color underscore split, and I'm applying split function on this color column, and I want to uh, split it by using delimiter comma. So now what will happen, we'll see here. So here we have all the three elements. So first it will convert to array, square brackets, and each element it will convert to individual string element. So array of string elements. And here, since we have only two, it will convert to two elements, array of string elements. And if you come to here, black, white, and here we have empty string. So this what happening, it converting to array, and black, white. So black, white, and this empty is converting to empty string. And similar way here, red, first is red, and in between empty is a empty string, and here none. So none it converting to none. So why it is converting to none? Because it is part of string. Since it is part of string, we are getting none. If it is separate none, that means it will generate as null value. And if you see here red, so this it will convert to array red, and after that we have two empty string. So that it is converted here to empty string. At the same way, here we have three commas. That means we have three empty strings. So it converted to array of three empty strings here. See here we have three commas. So this is first empty string, and this is second empty string, and this is third empty string. Next, here red, comma, and in between empty string none is there. So red, so array of red, empty string, and none is there. And since here empty string is there, that means single empty string, so we are getting single array of single empty string. So next we'll see one use case. So here what I'm doing, if you see here, this is my data, and here I'm defining schema, and here I'm defining the column names. So inside struct field, I'm defining the column names and respective data types. If you see first one full name, so that is this one, this part in each row, this part. So that is full name, and data type is string type. And second is learned languages. So learned languages, if you see this one, this is array of elements, array of string elements. If you see here, all are array of string elements. This one, this one, this one, this one. So for this, I'm defining like array type and inside that string type. Why? Because so this is first it is array and inside that string types. So all are string elements. So array type and inside that string type. So next two learned languages. Two learned languages, this also array of string. So that is this one. So this also array of elements. So this also array of elements. And next one is rating. So rating is array type, integer type. And if you see here, this one, array of integers. So here we have integers. So that is the reason here it is given array type of integer type. So next present state and previous state, if you see, so these two are string type. See here, present state and previous state, both are string type. So next age and experience, these two are integer type. And if you see here, age and experience, these two are integer type. So now if I create a data frame, you can see here first two, first two are array of string elements and third one is array of integers. So these two are array of string. If you see here, array of string, and this is array of integer. Now what I'm doing on top of this, I'm using select and I'm selecting full name column. So that is this one. And next what I'm doing, I'm using 3 times split function. My first split function on full name. If you see on this full name, here what I'm doing, split full name comma, and my delimiter is comma. So based on this comma delimiter, I'm splitting. So my column name is full name split. And if you see here, this is my full name and you see how it's split. So first it will convert to array, string to array, and it is splitting based on comma. So first amar is there. So amar is one string element and in between one empty string is there. So here it converted empty string and third one is sing. And here first is Ramesh. So array of first string element and second string element Rathod and third one is empty string. So that is empty string. And third is Asha. So it will convert string to array and this Asha is string and in between empty string that is empty string and this Rani is one more string element. And similar way here, first it will convert to array. So Rakesh is one string element and Kotur is one string element. And whatever here is empty string, it will convert empty string. And here also same. So these two elements in between empty string is there. Here we will get empty string. So it will so on. So all the values will get similar way. And one more split function I'm applying on present state. If you see present state, what is there? If you see present state, these are all single values. That means single string is there. So this single string, see here how it will convert. It will convert to array and we have only one string. So these are all comes as single string. And similar way, previous state. So I'm using split on previous state column and I'm using comma as the delimiter. And if you see previous state, so this string, it is converting to array and array of string element. So we'll get all single elements, single string elements we'll get. So next one is how to split using regex. That means multiple delimiters. So here I'm creating data frame, spark.create data frame. So here I'm passing this data and my column name is colors. So here, if you see in this data, I'm passing one row, one value. So that is string value, and this string value is separated by two different delimiters. So first one is pipe and second one is comma. Okay, so what I'm doing here, I'm using with column and I'm giving colors underscore array is the column name. And here I'm using split function on this colors column, and I'm giving delimiter as two delimiters I'm giving. So whenever you provide two delimiters, you need to start and you need to enclose with square brackets. So within square brackets, I'm giving first delimiter is pipe, second delimiter is comma. So now what will happen? So based on these two delimiters, first it will convert to array, and first one is red, that is one string element, and here delimiter is pipe. So second element is blue. So that is second string element, and third is green. So that is third string element. So even this how we can convert, even though if you have multiple delimiters, you can convert it into array. So you can see array of string. So this is about how we can use split function for different ways on string values or string column. So that's all about this video. If you really like this video, please like and subscribe. Thank you.